And then this was the first track I ever heard of his, from 2002, Warcloud Mad Axes. Now, this is his own album, the beat's a banger, and I can see why it drew me in. And I'd say it's pretty straightforward rhyming on the beat, but it's topic-wise, he's getting a little bit more out there. But he's not constrained by the fact that it's going to be on a mainstream album, like he was, I suppose, on that. So here's an absolute banging track. Warcloud Mad Axes from, I think it's his first solo album, Nightmares That Surface from Shallow Sleep, and he dropped Smuggling Booze in the Graveyard pretty much the same year, I think. So, come on, game. Yes. It's been a while since I've heard this.
Heavy sawed-off shoddy, old liquid foot, powder foot, chopped up the body. Great Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard. Throwing mad axes, heavy sawed-off shoddy, old liquid foot, powder foot, chopped up the body. Great Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard.
So that's it. The kicks in with his chorus, which is old liquid foot, powder foot, chops up the body. That's, got to be red flags. Interesting.
Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard. I crashed through the door and motorhead through the window with a heavy pistol. Warcloud the champion. Victory born's freedom.
So for me, certainly back then when I first heard it, not having multi-syllable rhymes like straight away, not even rhyming straight away. Ooh, that's risky. Now, I was familiar with rappers who didn't always rhyme, Soul being one, and I liked tracks that he made, but I was definitely an arrogant enough hip-hop fan to need multi-syllable rhymes early on.
Cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard. I crashed through the door and motorhead through the window with a heavy pistol. Warcloud the champion. Victory born's freedom. The universe can't defeat him. Crash you with the Seagrams. Oh yeah! Chop your head in half with the heavy old sword from all Asia. Sick man Amasia. Dark Castle Fantasia.
But that would have drew me in.
Victory born's freedom, the universe can't defeat him. Crash you with the Seagrams. Oh yeah! Chop your head in half with the heavy old sword from all Asia. Sick man Amasia. Dark Castle Fantasia. Shot you in the early life, throw your arms in a garbage bin. Records will retard it, spin, lay my gas on wax. Slit your belly open and stash a hammer in the back. Warcloud, don't play sleepy horse. Clack, clack, slumped on a horse with a creepy torch and black cats. If one cannot speak wisdom about his or her culture, therefore they cannot deal equality. Barbaric.
I'd say with me, it's always got to be that first thing, just noticing that you can spit multi-syllable bars, and then looking at, and then hoping that the flow and everything is just seamless, where you're not. I mean, if it's fine, it could be within certain parameters. You don't notice mistakes. Those things I like to just be standard. I don't have to think about them. And then next up, what's going to draw me in is content. Maybe the beat as well. Yeah, but it's still probably content that's going to I need those rhymes and stuff as the baseline, multi-syllable rhymes, and then making sure the flow and stuff is at least within normal parameters. It's a broad spectrum. You can flow and drop rhymes on a bar in any way, but there's some ways that it's just boring and monotonous. And then it's about the content. So this guy's content is thought-provoking. It's pretty dark, macabre maybe. I'd say it's artistic, but I probably didn't notice that straight away. But almost every line so far, I'm just like, what? Yeah. What's he saying? Wonder what that means.
Early life, throw your arms in a garbage bin. Records will retard it, spin, lay my gas on wax. Slit your belly open and stash a hammer in the back. Warcloud, don't play sleepy horse. Clack, clack, slumped on a horse with a creepy torch and black cats. If one cannot speak wisdom about his or her culture, therefore they cannot deal equality. Barbaric policy, slaughter you in the Odyssey.
And he just moves from something, you know, if they cannot speak wisdom about his culture, therefore they cannot something equality. Barbaric oddity, bury you in the Odyssey. Was that what it was? You know, straight into some dope rhyming.
Barbaric policy, slaughter you in the Odyssey, crack you like a policy, make your organs commodity. Shot him barefoot in the dark. He was a tyrant, fiasco pop violent. I
Switching the rhyme like whoop. See you later.
My deadly maze of clues.
See you later.
We smoke motherfuckers like Army and Navy news. A hall full of dinosaur heads. Hear the best tune. You were mangled by madmen inside a wet room.
What does that
Punch you
mean?
at the knee with a shotgun. It's hurtful. Use like blind fish that swim in lazy circles.
Like blind fish that swim in lazy circles. Is that what blind fish do? Possibly. Or is that a reference to something? It's gotta be. Warcloud's that deep. He's like Aesop Rock deep in his own way.
But him so swiftly, fired my Smith & Wesson. He tried to escape but stepped on his own intestine.
That happened in something. It's gotta have. The Smith & Wesson tried to escape, you know, like Ricky O or something like that. It's gotta have. It's the story of Ricky. That's where that happened, surely. Oscar. Come on.
Throw you in the shredder for pleasure and live to tell. Old war ghosts, they cannonball in a well. Throwing mad axes, heavy sawed-off shoddy. Old liquid foot, powder foot, chopped
the
up the
chorus.
body. Great Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard. Throwing mad axes, heavy sawed-off shoddy. Old liquid foot, powder foot, chopped up the body. Great Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard. Sunburst, shotgun, drop son, and Scotch run. Down a dirty staircase, clatter like when the cops come. Warcloud, you punk crews never start.
That's a dope kicking.
Children chasing chickens off in the yard. Sunburst, shotgun, drop son, and Scotch run. Down a dirty staircase, clatter like when the cops come. Warcloud, you punk crews never started. It's like somebody took human skins and filled them with garbage. You'll find your ass back in the dumpster from heavy gats. Baptism of blood, I'll leave you with flies and gnats. I stalk with a sawed-off shotgun and an axe, all wrapped in bandages. Coat was long and black. Sparking in the darkness, bewitched men and hunchback.
Oh,
Shuffle through the portal
cool
with cyber
imagery.
gats for ass.
Stumble through the porch with cybergats for asking. I mean, check all of this for imagery, the picture that he's painted, and I'm looking at this in the background as well. This, suppose it's a spooky mansion, some sort of treasure here. I don't know what that is. Definitely some sort of bodies and a scarecrow. Yeah.
Asking, school of assassins, stashing your body fragments. Just behind 8 big crates, we drunk laughing. Heavy swords, axes, and hammers are my brigade. I'll cut you men down with the gauge and flip the page. Stumble off the ripple, cause every day is New Year's. Sick like the green
bar after
coyote, I
bar.
drink a few beers. Lift that brick, grab that gat. Paintings in a stack. I bump you and slump you on every track. It's that Warcloud rap. We desperate desperados. Machine junkie crunchy with shots to pop the lotto. Swigging dusty bottles, the strongest who sing the longest. Throw you in the hells of hells from Arkansas. Rap creature land, beware
Like, what's Arkansombus? Arkansombus. I need to know. I will learn.
mechanical animals. Warcloud stretching the daisies with revolvers. Drunk like thieves. Take it just like the breeze. Now look at all the clowns there sleeping up in the trees.
Look at all the clowns there sitting up in the trees. Is that a reference to something? How many references to something were there in there, or was it just his imagination? I mean, either of those things would be amazing. And it's hard to react to, it's hard to keep up with. I feel like maybe... Yeah, of course, a heavy old sword from Jerusalem splatter juice on them. You know, it's way past your curfew. I came here to unearth you, heavy old sword from Jerusalem splatter juice on them. Yep. Of course.
Heavy old sword from Jerusalem, splatter juice from them. Red Bangladesh murder, stupid men, peep my future pin. Here.
Red Bangladesh from the what was it? Red peep my future pin.
Splatter juice from them. Red Bangladesh murder, stupid men, peep my future.
Red Bangladesh.
Pin. Here from the roof. Murder, stupid men, peep my future pin. Splatter juice from them. Red Bangladesh murder, stupid men, peep my future.
Yes, unbelievable.
Here from the roof, but grin records, poets salute the spin. Cave where Medusa went, troops were bent. I shoot the length and let loose the hen. Quite close to where the fruits were rinsed. Fry your brain, roots and grin. Loot was spent, I scoop some mints, pick a suit, and then strangle, mangle, and slaughter you. Storm drain, marauder.
I have a vague memory of hearing that rhyme scheme there and being like, yo, yeah, this guy's got some special bars.
Heavy old sword from Jerusalem, splatter juice from them. Red Bangladesh, murder, stupid men, peep my future pin. Here from the roof, but grin records, poets salute the spin. Cave where Medusa went, troops were bent. I shoot the length and let loose the hen. Quite close to where the fruits were rinsed. Fry your brain, roots and grin. Loot was spent, I scoop some mints, pick a suit, and then strangle, mangle, and slaughter you. Storm drain, marauder who meet markets
Right
and
up to
artists.
there.
A large scholastic lesson from Butcher College. Tear your gut open, out gases, liquids, and solids. They'll be astonished how I left the whole place polished. Carry mad knowledge for those who wrestle with concepts. Warcloud, outsiders, wanderers, and conquerors. Warriors, angry men, warmongers, barbarians. Holy men, crusaders, face huggers, and space truckers. Break fuckers' backs, your spines were...
Space truckers. What? Holy man, space truckers.
Men, warmongers, barbarians, holy men, crusaders, face huggers, and space truckers. Break fuckers' backs, your spines were made of Lego. I laugh like a merchant whose teeth were made of Play-Doh. Champs in your brought out, I'll snatch the bitch bottom jaw out. Hacks all your legs, it's evening at the raw house.
Why a merchant whose teeth were made of Play-Doh? Is that a reference to something? Is it? I need someone to tell me.
I laugh like a merchant whose teeth were made of Play-Doh. Champs in your brought out, I'll snatch the bitch bottom jaw out. Hacks all your legs,
Yeah.
it's evening at the raw
Good.
house. Warcloud, don't play monologue. Pleasure ship slumped on a horse with a tomahawk. And desert men scallop through snowflakes. Testament catch a broke face.
Desert men gallop through snowflakes. Why is that? Is that a reference?
And desert men scallop through snowflakes. Testament catch a broke face. Razor blade tropical snowstorm that slopes waste.
All of that is dope rhyming. All of it. Listen.
Catch a broke face. Razor blade
Broke
tropical
face.
play monologue. Pleasure ship slumped on a horse with a tomahawk. And desert men scallop through snowflakes. Testament catch a broke face. Razor blade tropical snowstorm that slopes waste. Tattered rappers to form. Holy lyrics you torn. Fly like a diamond winged unicorn. Beyond the norm. Throwing mad axes. Heavy sawed off shoddy. Old liquid foot,
Warcloud.
powder foot, chopped up the body. Great Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard. Throwing mad axes. Heavy sawed off shoddy. Old liquid foot, powder foot, chopped up the body. Great Warcloud who cracked you mighty hard. I watched the children chasing chickens off in the yard.
So there we have it.
Wu-Tang Clan. West Coast.
The first ever song I heard of Warcloud, and I think I borrowed that album at the same time and took it away. I remember the guy showing it me. The guy, his name was White Mantis, was his rap name. His nickname was Siggy. We called him. I can't remember his real name, but he showed me this track in like where they had the computer lounge, and yeah, lent me the album, took it home, became an instant fan, and I'm still a fan today. Unfortunately, I don't think I've mentioned, he has passed away, which is sad, so no more music, although I do think there is one album that came out earlier this year, maybe a couple of months ago, that I haven't peeped, so I've still got that to check. But yeah, that's my first experience of Warcloud, aka the Holocaust, aka Frank the Robot Tank, aka Alcatraz.